G'day trainers and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Geography, the series where we take a look at the towns, cities, and landmarks of the Pokemon world. Up next, Celadon City. Let's take a look at everything that this absolutely magnificent place has to offer. Celadon City is a large commerce hub located in central Kanto, to the west of Saffron, but to the north of Fuchsia. Celadon is known as the City of Rainbow Dreams, and it is the single largest city in all of Kanto, 8th largest in the known Pokemon world in fact. Celadon is the place to be if you've got a large amount of money and you want somewhere to spend it. There's no shortage of places willing to accept your money here. Places like the Celadon department store. This is the single largest shop in all of Kanto, standing at a whopping 6 full stories. You'll find a lovely sign out the front at the entrance to the store which perfectly captures the nature of this shop. Find what you need at the Celadon department store. The owners are confident that if you need it, they have it. On the first floor, you'll find a service center where a lovely receptionist will welcome you there, showing you to a board that will give you a breakdown on what's available and on what floor you'll need to go to get it. The Pokemart delivery man can also be found here. The second floor, now that's the trainer's market. Here, you'll find the basics that all Pokemon trainers require. Potions, revives, status healing items, and even some technical machines, or TMs. This is where Pokemon Champion Lance comes to buy his iconic capes. He is seen rather frequently, so either he has a storeroom full of these capes, or he keeps destroying them. Either way, he'd be spending a ton of money on these accessories. Floor 3 is the video game and TM shop. Now unfortunately, we can't buy or play any of the video games on display, but it's nice to know that the youth of Kanto, and well, everyone there, has the ability to play video games just like we do. But we are able to purchase countless powerful TMs here, including fan favourites like Stealth Rock and Dark Pulse. There's also a young man here that wishes to become a Kangaskhan trainer, and he's willing to trade you for either a Haunter or a Graveler. Floor 4 is called the Wise Man Gifts. On this floor, you can purchase valuable items like evolution stones, which allow certain Pokemon to evolve. Faulkner, the flying type specialist from Johto, and Janine, the poison type specialist from Kanto, frequent these areas, especially on a Monday. The 5th floor is the drugstore or the accessory mart, and this floor sells battle items like X-Attack and Dire Hit, as well as vitamins like iron and protein. The final floor, which is also the rooftop, provides an excellent view of Celadon City and offers a selection of drinks from the vending machines located here. You can purchase either a fresh bottle of water, some lemonade, or some other soft drinks. Moving on to the next location of interest, and that's going to be the Celadon Condominiums. Here is a 4-floor building that also works as a bit of a meta reference, because in Kanto, this is where Game Freak headquarters would be located. When a Pokemon trainer completes the National Dex, they should return here because they will be given a diploma to commemorate the experience and the accomplishment. This building is also home to a bit of an abandoned Eevee still inside its Pokeball, so if you go there and it's still here, please pick it up and give that beauty a good home. There is a man here named Morimoto who acts as a bit of a coach to younger Pokemon trainers, and you can even battle him. He's no pushover though. He has a team of 6 Pokemon and you're going to be going up against his Kangaskhan, his Flareon, his Vaporeon, his Jolteon, Machamp, and his Dragonite, all at level 54. Now that one annoys me a little bit. Well, it annoys me a lot. Dragonair does not evolve into a Dragonite until level 55. This is the same frustrations I had against Lance playing the Generation 2 games. He had about 3 Dragonite on his team if my mind serves, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them was lower than level 55. And look, I haven't gotten over it. It's a little bit of a trigger for me, it annoys me. Now, the Celadon Game Corner is a great place to visit. However, it was secretly run by Team Rocket. I'll get into that in just a moment though. The local Celadon residents are not a big fan of this casino, as they've got a lot of pride in their beautiful city, as they should. And they believe the casino is a very poor image for their beautiful city. The prize corner of the casino is definitely the favourite place for trainers, as once they've won enough chips, they can exchange them for prizes. namely Pokémon. Some of the more favourable Pokémon prizes are Dratini, Dragonair, Scyther, Eevee, Pinsir, Larvitar, Mr. Mime, and even Porygon. These rare Pokemon make the gamble worth it in a lot of trainers' eyes. This is where Pokemon Trainer Blue obtained his Porygon. This is risky, however, because it is said to be very difficult to train a Pokemon that you yourself did not catch. Early on, this was also the secret hideout for Team Rocket, as I mentioned before, and it was accessible by flicking a switch behind a poster up on the wall in the back of the casino. It has since been demolished, but while it was in use, it was a 4-level basement. It is an elaborate maze and had many traps laid out, like the spinning tiles, which will completely turn you around while you're trying to explore. There are many Team Rocket members here, but most notable, if you find yourself there when Crime Lord Giovanni is also there, you will be going up against him. He's not going to be too much of a difficult fight, as usually he'll only have 2 Pokemon with him, his Rhyhorn, and all fans of the anime know, his beloved Persian. But still, best not to go up against him, he is a criminal mastermind after all. The Celadon Hotel is a luxurious 5-star retreat that's clearly very famous, as we have never been able to book a room, as they're always completely booked out. The most popular spot for trainers though is the Celadon City official Pokemon gym, which is run by Erika, a grass type specialist. This gym is designed after and is effectively a giant greenhouse, which is used to grow plants and offer safety to many grass type Pokemon. This is a female run gym, as there is not a single man anywhere inside unless they're the challenger. The gym leader and trainers are very particular about scents and the perfume that is made here, to the point that if you comment that you do not like that smell, they very well may ban you from the gym altogether, as seen with what happened to Ash Ketchum. This gym has unfortunately burned to the ground before, and of course, you guessed it, it was because of Team Rocket. They set a fire and it burned down. This caused our protagonist Ash and his friends, and of course, the gym leader and trainers, to frantically try to put out this fire and save all of the Pokemon inside. Thankfully they did, and no Pokemon died in this experience. Now, the gym has been rebuilt since. The greenhouse is no longer located inside the gym and is its own separate building. Once a challenger is able to navigate the gym floor and defeat the myriad of gym trainers, they'll get the chance to challenge Erika. She will either battle with using her lower level team, which will be her Tangela and Weepinbell at level 33, along with her ace Pokemon, Vileplume, which is level 34. Or she's going to challenge you using her most powerful team, which consists of Tangela, Parasect, Exeggutor, Victory Bell at level 56, and of course her trusty ace Pokemon, Vileplume, at level 57. For those trainers that are prepared enough and manage to defeat Erika, she'll provide them the Rainbow Badge, a flower with rainbow petals. It's quite pretty. The Rainbow Badge will allow trainers to command their Pokemon to use the move Strength outside of battle and force Pokemon up to level 50 to obey your commands. Erika is a very lovely and serene young woman. She seems to depict the traditional Japanese beauty standards, and she's always seen wearing a very elegant kimono. Erika's title here is the Nature-Loving Princess. She's very ladylike and a teacher of flower arranging. She is a quiet girl, but she's well known in Celadon City. Erika only collects Pokemon if she considers them attractive, though her definition of attractive seems to include varieties only a botanist could love. She also tends to doze off quite a bit, implying, hey, maybe she's a little bit narcoleptic. Or, the more likely option, she's getting a little bit affected by all these powders and fumes that are getting put off by all of these plants and grass Pokemon. However, she perks up if there's a good match in front of her. Erika's also a teacher at Celadon University, adding to all of the good that she does. Now, Erika was actually beaten to within an inch of her life by Miles, who'd been hired by the Elite Four. Miles really is the most disgusting example of a Pokemon trainer, and I promise you he will get what's coming to him. In the manga, Erika refused to battle Red until he went out and caught a specific Eevee. Red quickly discovered though, this Eevee may be the single most unique Pokemon around, as it had the ability to freely evolve into any of its original 3 forms, that's Vaporeon, Jolteon or Flareon, but not just that, revert back to its Eevee form. It was later discovered that this is because of Team Rocket's disgusting ambition, and they'd been messing around with the genetics of this poor Eevee. Red, though, catches Eevee and gives him a good home. Erika is one of the few Kanto gym leaders that's not a genocidal maniac and is not in league with Team Rocket. Celadon City also has a university, which is mentioned several times. Just before, we mentioned Erika teaches here. Not just her though. We've met a Nurse Joy who studied Pokemon psychology here, and even later found out that our favourite, Professor Oak, used to teach classes here. As mentioned, Celadon is the largest city in all of Kanto, and has a large population to go along with it, originally having upwards of 82 residents. This has dropped though, since Team Rocket seemingly disbanded. It's dropped down to 72 residents. There are two main ways out of Celadon City, and these are Route 7 to the east, which connects Celadon to Saffron City. Route 7 is a relatively short route, houses several Pokemon you'll find like Mankey and Primeape here. This is actually where Ash caught his own Primeape. In the manga, wild Pinsir are also seen to frequent this route. Now Route 16 to the west will eventually lead you to Fuchsia City, but there's a very large and popular bike path that's used daily here. There's also a somewhat infamous sleeping Snorlax that loves to fall asleep at the narrowing of Route 16. In the anime, this is a fairly dangerous route as there are dangerous bike gangs ruling over the cycling road. But are they really that evil? I don't think so. Upon hearing of the mission of our protagonists, they actually ended up accompanying them and acted as sort of bodyguards, ensuring no harm came to them. Overall, Celadon is an absolutely beautiful city. If you want to get some shopping, if you want to go have a little bit of a vacation, Celadon City is where you've got to go. If you've got a little bit of a gambling heart, they've got you covered. If you just want to sit back by the pool, check out the hotel. Celadon City will go down as one of the fan favourite cities of the Kanto region. Alright trainers, that was Celadon City and everything we know about it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you did like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe to see more videos just like this. Have a great day.